Now, and then finally, you do something else that got me excited, which is a special needs trust. Like, what is a special needs trust?
A special needs trust is an irrevocable trust, meaning that the person who creates it can no longer revoke it unless the court orders it. And there's ways to revoke it, but you'd have to go through a court order typically. But a special needs trust is a trust where a third person will typically deposit money on behalf of someone else that has a disability. This irrevocable trust is there to supplant and finance any needs that that person, that adult or child with a disability may have, especially once parents are gone. Typically, adults with disabilities cannot work. And so what happens is that they go, they request public benefits such as SSI or Medi-Cal covers them. And we all know that with Medi-Cal and SSI, their needs aren't really met. So the special needs trust will supplant, cover any shortfalls that are there because of the Medi-Cal or SSI. And also with the special needs trust, Medi-Cal and SSI doesn't really touch them. It doesn't count them as an asset. Why? Because it doesn't really belong to the adult with the disability. It belongs to a third person. So the way this is relevant is if a parent, if both parents or one parent has a house, for example, and they pass away, and then the inheritance goes to the children, let's say in equal shares, right? If there's an adult with a disability as one of the children, that share should go into a special needs trust typically, not directly to the child. Why? Because if it goes directly to the child with the disability, that child will then lose their public benefits. And then they have to spend all the monies down from the inheritance and then reapply for public benefits.
Okay. Well, wow. So I had no idea.